You're sitting across from her at dinner. She's laughing at something you said. The candles are soft, the wine is good. You think, this is going perfectly. 3 days later, she stops texting back. You replay the dinner 100 times. The conversation was great. You paid, you were kind, you asked about her life, you did everything right. And yet, silence, a slow fade, then nothing. This has happened before. It will happen again until you understand the thing nobody told you. Here's the brutal truth about attraction. It is not built through approval. It is not built through availability. And it is absolutely not built through making yourself smaller so she feels comfortable. Attraction is built through tension, through mystery, through the quiet, unspoken signal that you are a man with a world of your own, and she is being invited into it, not handed the keys. Most men, without realizing it, do the opposite. They pursue too fast, they text too much, they bend their schedule, their opinions, their personality, all trying to signal, I am safe, I am interested, please choose me. And what that actually communicates on a psychological level is desperation, scarcity, need, and need is not attractive to anyone, ever. Let's talk about the chase and why you've been running it wrong. The chase isn't about playing games. It's not about ignoring her or manufacturing fake unavailability. Those tactics are transparent and she will see through them instantly. The real chase is about genuine investment in your own life. When you have a mission, a career you're building, a body you're shaping, a creative project that consumes you, friendships that matter, you naturally become less available. Not because you're pretending, but because you're full. You have something going on. That fullness is magnetic. It tells her, this man doesn't need me to complete him. And paradoxically, that makes her want to complete him. Psychology calls this scarcity bias. What is rare is perceived as valuable. What is freely given is perceived as cheap. The man who calls every night just to talk has made himself a commodity. The man who calls once with purpose and then disappears back into his life, he's left a trace of something she has to chase. Now let's talk about the thing that kills more relationships before they start than anything else. Validation seeking. You ask her if she had a good time. You double text when she doesn't respond. You laugh a little too quickly at her jokes. You fish for confirmation, like, are we good? Does she like me? In 100 tiny ways. Here's what's happening neurologically. You've handed her the remote control to your emotional state, and women in particular are exquisitely sensitive to this. They feel it immediately, and when a man's confidence is conditional on her approval, she becomes responsible for his mood. That is not romantic. That is exhausting. The man who is attractive isn't the one with no feelings. He's the one whose feelings are self-governed. He gets rejected and doesn't crumble. He doesn't hear back and fills his evening with something else instead of watching his phone. He has opinions and he holds them. He disagrees with her warmly, confidently, and doesn't apologize for it. That groundedness is what she means when she says she wants confidence. Not arrogance, not performance, rootedness. Here's what the shift looks like in practice. You stop asking if she wants to hang out. You tell her, I'm going to that new spot on Friday, come with me. You stop explaining yourself. If you're busy, you're busy. You don't owe her a paragraph about why you can't meet. You stop monitoring the timestamps on her messages. You respond when you have something worth saying. You let silence sit without rushing to fill it. You build a life so compelling that the question isn't how do I get her attention? It's when do I fit her in? And when she does show up, now fully, freely, because she wants to, that's when everything changes, because you're not longer chasing validation. You're not anxious. You're not performing. You're just there, present, grounded. A man who chose her from a full life, not a desperate one. That is the version of you she was hoping existed. Build him first. Everything else follows.